Well, it looks like they're going to do another match here. I think they got a scrim with a different team. I'm late to the draft. Let's try to catch up here. Not sure which team had the first pick, first ban. We do see Zagara and Sylvanas banned out. This is Tomb of the Spider Queen. I like seeing the Zagara ban for sure, as she has a huge potential again with the vision. This is a very strong map for specialists, so Sylvanas also gets banned out by Team Psy. Looks like actually Team Psy had first pick. They do pick up Rhaegar. Team Grind also responds with KT and Thrall. Still not seeing a Li Ming in these matches. Psy follows up with the Stitches and a Zeradol. Two very strong picks right now in the meta. Grind looking at banning out a Gaul. Okay, they end up banning out Jaina. I don't see a Cho'Gall working with the current team comp that Psy picked up. Sylvanas on their ban next. They have their options. They could ban out probably a tank maybe. A strong tank. Maybe something with lane clear. Not sure what they don't want to deal with, as they both have. Team Grind has their assassins already. They're really taking their time on this one. They do ban out a healer. They pick Uther. Uther's very strong against Zeradol here. We saw him get worked by the other team last time. Whenever Zeradol blinked in, whenever he tried to wormhole or do whatever he was doing, he immediately got stunned, rooted, hooked, annihilated, just pounced on. All started with the Uther stun. As long as he's in position, really helps out. Brian highlighting some Brightwing here. Might be very strong against Zeradol. Now that they can't have that stun from Uther, they probably will need to pick up a second healer, possibly, depending on what their next builds are. Their next heroes are. Johanna is also picked. Excellent lane clear. Has the blind for Zeradol and the stuns if need be. They have two melee so far on Team Psy. Stitches and Zeradol. Zeradol's going to get caught out by Johanna, I think. We'll see what happens, but this is my prediction. Zeradol's going to be in a bad spot, get polymorphed, then stunned by Johanna, and Thrall's going to root him, followed by KT Gravity Lapse, rip Zeradol. I don't like the early Zeradol pick at all. Psy ends up picking Tyrael as their next hero. I guess they're looking for a little bit more lockdown or engage. If Stitches lands a hook, they can do a blocking field from Tyrael or a charge or whatever need be. And they're going to go Lunara. Interesting picks from them. Their last two. Okay, well, you have to see how Lunara works out for them. She just got buffed, so I haven't really seen her in competitive lately. And Grind going to go with Azmodan, the specialist that is a tank. If Team Grind plays this correctly, they're going to have a lot of pressure being put out on Lunara and Zeradol trying to run away, as his dunks are just going to rain vengeance and hell upon the enemy team. I love it. I love the specialist pick there. So, good draft. I think Grind probably has the better draft here. Like I said, I don't like the Zeradol pick that early. I know that he's a huge counter to KT, or at least used to be, but he's really kind of lost his place in the meta. But we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll do a lot of damage with Rhaegar. Rhaegar's shields also got buffed. We're going to go to the lobby real quick. Oh, I guess I have to post the stream for you. Already up. Let me see which side got which side here. Got what side? Psy is blue. Grind is on the right. Team red. Oh, I should probably drop this Chair League icon. This is not Chair League. This is just a practice scrimmage. Not that Chair League is too serious. They probably wouldn't mind if I had that emblem up, but it's whatever. So, Globe Gluttony, or actually Team Grind from the draft, they don't really have a huge ganking comp. They do have some poke. Okay, sustain. We'll see how it plays out. They actually really set themselves up in great positions and respond very well to ganks, being up and down, and excellent team. And they've actually showed a lot of promise from their last tournament showing as they won the tournament. So let's fix these a little bit. And an introduction from the players. We have Zero Max on Brightwing, Stereophonic on Asmo, Mr. Report playing Thrall, Legend playing KT, Lim Visionant rounding out the team on Johanna. That's also this side. The red team, Lunara, is being operated by Kane Fitness, Mookie Pants on Stitches, Rusty by Rhaegar, Tyrael being played by Fury, and Aquota and Zerodol. Let's look at the talents really quick. Nothing too fancy. We'll see Lunara with the Blossom Swell. I think maybe the vision be a little bit better here, but she goes with the increased radius on her Q. Hungry for more. And Electric Charge from Rhaegar. Pretty standard here. Probably going to go W build. And the last two end up picking Health Globe talents. On the other team, they are going for the Globe build on Azmodan. Q build, of course, on Thrall and Mana Addict. It's pretty standard over here in Grind. Skirmish going on in the middle right now. A hook comes out, but to no avail. Nothing fancy going on. It looks like Team Psy is going to try to rotate their lanes. Grind possibly going to do the same, but they're getting zoned out right now. A hook comes out on KT, immediately followed by Lunara. That was a very, very quick cue from her, as it has a delay when it pops. Damocles, you left, and I think they think somebody is out of the game, so they ended up pausing it. But we're good for right now. They should just unpause, leave that we're all right. Hopefully they can see this. Is that okay? I can't all chat. I forgot how to do that. It's all right. Okay, yeah, this is a good comp for them to stack Azmodan Globes. I think that's what their goal is here. They're going to do a 4-man rotation at the top to mid. Actually, Brightwing gets hooked. As he was already low, she goes down in a hurry. Team Size being very, very aggressive, trying to control the lanes. Zero's low, probably needs to back out, but he really wanted to get that globe. I'm a sucker for globes. You do your thing, Zerodol. Do your thing. The hook comes out, KT gets locked down, blink in by Zerodol. They get a lot of damage in. He's going to have to back. Legend is too low to continue at the moment. Psy, I think, recognizes that Team Grind actually has one main purpose right now, which is to get stacks for Azmodan. His Globe's going to do a significant amount of damage later on in the game, and they're trying to shut that down. Rotation comes up from Grind. Rhaegar, he gets hit with a Globe as well as a W from Johanna, but he gets away in wolf form. He still has Sippy Cup, so he is okay to go. Rotation again from Grind. They're going to clear middle wave. Let's see if Psy can stop him. Level 4 talents came in for Team Psy as well. Johanna's taking a little bit of damage, but she'll be alright. Rhaegar got burnt down as he leapt in Ghost Wolf form. Johanna's not alright, by the way. She's taking massive damage and dies to the poison of Lunara. And the Globe, the dunk from Asmo, comes in, and Lunara's still so squishy. She falls as well. Not sure what Stitches and Zerodol are trying to do here. They should have just backed up. They're taking unnecessary damage because their teammates already died. Seeing as how they have 2 players dead, they should have just backed out and went to lanes. Level 4 talents did come in, by the way. We're a level behind. Of course, the another win for KT, the W build, goes in for Johanna. Peekaboo for Brightwing, of course. Playing against the Zeratul is going to be your best option, as the reveal is really going to help out. You can reveal and then just sheep your opponent. And Demon Warrior buff, the Army of Hell comes out for Asmodan. Which whiff did Lunara get? She got the time loss base. Faster cooldown, they're going to need the extra vision, I think. Help them out in rotation. Mr. Report chasing somebody down here to no avail. It is a huge skirmish in the middle. It all looks like he's turning in the bottom lane, but leaves his team up top. But it doesn't matter. They're doing enough damage to these squishies. They just get zoned out. We do see a Rhaegar, Stormcaller, W build, continuing with that. Amplified healing on both heroes, both their tanks, Stitches and Tyrael. And gathering power from Zeratul, not very sure. This isn't a very old build from Zeratul here. I feel like there's more better builds to be had, but that's the one that he's chosen. Seeing as how there's Peekaboo from Brightwing, it's a great counter to Zeratul. I don't like the gathering power pick at all. Another skirmish in the middle here, 4 versus 4. Tyrael got shept. He's gonna live though. Asmodan gets hooked. Let's see if they can get a kill here. This will deny him some stacks later on in the game. He's so low, but he manages to escape. Boy, the living bombs from Legend. They're just going to do work to this team. The chain bombs at 13 is just going to do so much damage. Rhaegar is probably not going to be able to keep up if he's going pure W build. Level 7 talents come out. As they're still fighting in middle, Johanna is very low, holding 16 coins at the moment. And the poison gets her. Grind picks up the coins. Gems are safe, but they lost a man. The Spiders still doing a little bit of work here. They get top wall down, or yeah, top wall is completely down. A hook comes in on Asmo and a follow-up W from Zeratul. And he's got a lot of health. Asmo's very difficult to kill here. They definitely picked the right heroes to run this composition because there's more sustained, or at least high health pools for Team Grind. Brightwing's heals just aren't too strong, so you need something like that. A little bit of skirmish going on, more globe stacking from Asmo. Poke, 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 poke. My goodness, Brightwing just stood there and ate the entire lightning shield that Rhaegar had. You have to get out of there, Brightwing. You have to move. It's just, you're not doing your team any good by just sitting there. Especially when you're the only healer. Let's take a look at the level 7 talents. The Blood and Thunder for Rhaegar, I love it. It's going to give her more W's coming out from Rhaegar. Tenderizer for Stitches. Crippling Spores, Wild Vigor here. The extra damage, just like a little bit more bursty for Lunara. Battle Momentum, pretty standard here for Tyrael. And Void Slash comes out for their Zeratul. It's a Cleave. I feel like he should be doing Cleave on 1 if he wants to go Cleave on 7, but it doesn't matter. And Brightwing is in a horrible position again. She's gonna be taken down. Johanna tried to save her, and she pays for it. The hook almost gets followed up, and that would have been an Asmo death as well. Team Size doing a very, very good job right now. Anyways, we'll look at the level 7 talents for Team Grind over here. Phase Shift comes out. Good for extra heals. Shields really help. They have a lot of damage on the red team. Follow through from Thrall, pretty standard here. With the Globe. Cast time reduced from Infernal Globe for Asmo. Vision Bomb, standard there, and Conviction for Johanna. Tens did come out, by the way. We have Thornwood Vine for Lunara, Future Bile on Stitches, Ancestral Healing. There you go, Sanctification on Tyrael and not the Charge. And Void Prison from Zeratul. Like I said, very old build coming out from Zeratul here. Tens are about to come in for Team Grind, and Thrall gets taken down in the bottom lane. We missed the action, but he got annihilated. And they're going to skirmish in the middle, try to get another kill on Johanna. They ended up picking their ultimates. Void Prison comes down, locks down all 4 players. The Putrid Bile comes out. Stitch is getting in position. locks them down. This so slow that 2 enemies go down. Sai takes down both Brightwing and Johanna. That was a good combo by them. So anyways, for Team Grind, they went Blink Heal, of course. A Black Pool, which is more globe damage for Asmo. Sundering, pretty standard. Phoenix and Blessed Shield all come out. So Team Sai gets another turn-in. Team Grind has not gotten a single turn-in yet. Or at least a wave. Sai's doing an excellent job here. They do take a lot of damage. I think at 13 is going to be a huge spike in damage with KT. What's going on down here? This 1 versus 1 Brawl of Zeradol. Zeradol wants more. He's going around. And the hook lands on Johanna, but her health pool is too high, and Rhaegar took too much damage to follow that up. Gravity Lapse comes out. Zeradol gets locked down by Sunder as well, but he manages to blink away. Putrid Bile just ticking away. This composition here is very interesting as they have this poison up the wazoo right now. If they had Zeradol actually going a stronger cleave build than what he got, cleave on 1, and then I think you'd expect him to do it later on, it would be a lot of damage. You'd have a lot of poison just sapping the life out of Team Grind. But for now, it's going to be Lunara poison as well as Stitches, Bile, and poison. Just tick, tick, tick. The blink in from Brightwing. Peekaboo comes out. Let's see if they notice it's a 3-on-3. They're just trying to hold on at the moment. Top fort went down. Bottom fort also went down for Team Grind. There's just so much pressure. They're just relentless. Team Sai picks up their 13 talents, and they're going to take down this middle fort. It is out of ammo, and a Void Prison comes out as Team Grind was trying to take this mercenary camp. They're going to pay for it. This report gets caught. He sunders to try to escape, but he is trying to hold on. His Sanctification comes down, and down goes Thrall. Johanna also trying to escape with her life. Teleported in from Tyrael, Rome. But Lunara is too low to follow up and help him out to get the kill. The globes from Team Grind, okay, are probably not enough, as I just saw him put out 1 globe on a wave. Now, your stack should be high enough just about at this point in the game to clear a wave on your own with your own globe here. So he's lacking a little bit in stacks. Team Sai put up a lot of pressure. So the 13 talents for Lunara, you have the 50% more damage to heroes that are slowed. That has synergizes with Putrid Bile from Stitches. Relentless on Stitches. Rhaegar actually goes the healing talent, Earth Living Enchant. It's interesting to see these builds on Rhaegar now. 13 and 16. 16's usually... 13's actually usually the W Lightning Shield, as it's a 50% shield. 50% of the maximum health of the hero that you shield. But he actually chose this one for a little bit extra healing. Not my favorite talent, but it's still an option. Very viable, I guess. Imposing Will, Material, and Wormhole. Again, the old build for Zeradol. Sundering comes out as they're trying to disengage. They just got their 13 talents. The Wormhole coming in, doing a little bit of work. He gets Gravity Lapse on his way out and hit with the lightning, but there's no follow-up from this team. They're just trying to hold on. They have... Team Grind has 91 gems. Still have not gotten a turn in. Sai is just body blocked and zoned them out every chance that they have gotten. But we'll look at the talents here for Team Grind. So they got an Ice Block. Gonna need it. Of course, more pushing power from Asmo with Hellforged armor. The Giant Killer, another standard pick from Thrall. Flamethrower. Now it looks like they're trying to go extra poke here with KT going to Flamethrower instead of Chain Bomb. I don't know if that was a misclick. I feel like Chain Bomb was going to wreck the enemy team. KT's taking a ton of damage. He's going to die up top. Sanctification comes out, and they're going to clean up the rest of Team Grind. Oh boy, oh boy. With 4 melee, I feel like Chain Bomb would do a lot of damage here. I feel like that's just a very bad pick. Anyways, the 16 talents come out for Team Psy as they move up to the boss, and why not? They have 4 heroes dead on the enemy team. They'll probably do a combination turn in here. They'll have boss plus push. They have a lot of coins in hand. There'll be a lot of pushing power. We'll probably see a keep go down on this one. Level 16 talents are as follows. Starwood Spear for Lunara, which is more range for her. The Fishing Hook for Stitches. And we do see that shield from Rhaegar. This is going to do a ton of damage. I like putting that on a Zeradol. It's going to do a ton of damage when he tries to poke. Holy Ground is going to zone out the enemy. I love it. I love Tyrael. I love the way that he works. I love his zoning abilities and his shields. And then, of course, Rending Cleave from a huge Fishing Hook comes out on Thrall. He gets zoned out by Tyrael. They both follow up, and down goes Thrall. Ice Block by Brightwing was just a little bit too late. She had already taken way too much damage, and she died as well. A big globe ends up hitting Zeradol. He's going to get Ancestral healed before another globe comes out. Those globes do so much damage. Another globe hits, chunking away at the enemy team here. A hook comes out, would have landed on Johanna, but she actually uses her Unbreakable Will or whatever it is. Her little Iron Skin thing. And they're going to try to follow up here. They're up 3 levels. If they can get a few more kills. No, Rhaegar takes too much damage. So they're going to back out of this. They still have spiders in the mid and bottom lanes. A hook comes out on KT again for the umpteenth time. He's taking massive damage. The range, the Thornwood Vines from Lunara. Crucial Bile is put out to try to zone out the enemy team. Brightwing Ice Blocks to save his life. Tyrael's trying to escape here. Wormhole from Zeradol ends up cleaning up here. But the hook, so much in chaos is ensuing right now. Zeradol's trying to escape. He is on the wrong side right now. He's probably going to get caught out here for sure. Wormhole being used. His regeneration is trying to bring him back to life. He's trying to get out, and he gets spotted out finally. Asmodee globed him out of hiding. He falls. So, 3 players are alive on the red team for Psy, and 2 players are alive for Team Grind, well now 3. What Team Grind needs to do here, they're on even talent levels. They have a lot of gems in hand. They need to push out these lanes, top lane especially now that there's catapults. Try to stay alive, try to get maximum stacks here, which he is doing. Very, very good. They got to take control. They need to take control of these lanes. They need to find a pick. Seeing as Zeradol's down right now, they should be looking for an engage, absolutely. If you took a look at the map, there's only 2 camps available right now. There's their camp, and there's a camp at the bottom lane. If they actually went down here to try to get a gank, it would have been 5 versus 4. At the very least, try to chunk them with their range from KT and their Asmodee stacks. But Zeradol ends up coming back. He's going to rejoin the fight very shortly. There needs to be some sort of gank before there's going to be an engage. There must be an engage before Team Psy picks up level 20. Or there's going to be hell to pay for it. They need material, as Team Grind hasn't taken down a single tower, or even a wall at that matter. Asmodee solo at bottom, and he is doing a 3 versus 1. Brightwing blinks in for the heals, and Johanna's trying to hold on. BP comes out as well as Ancestral heal. Tyrael is up top, and they're going to back off as it's too far and too close to the enemy keep. They don't want to engage right there. They're probably just going to wait for 20s before coming in. Once again, Team Grind, they have a lot of gems in hand. Asmodee has 32. Look at the damage that Asmodee has put on, though. He is globing everybody, but they cannot get anything. Zeradol gets picked. That is huge for Team Grind. It is a 5 versus 4. If they can get another kill here, they could probably turn this match around. This is exactly what they need. They're following, and Sanctification comes out. They're chasing. They're trying to survive. Team Psy's running away. If they had 20s, they would live. They end up saving 4 heroes. A hook comes in on Johanna. She is already low, and she gets burnt down. A blink kill is just not enough to save her. She is dead. Right wing almost fell as well. They're in the chase right now. Psy recognizes they're ahead by a level and a half. Technically 2 levels. Another hook comes in. Legend just keeps getting hooked over and over again. KT, another one bites the dust. Grind does get the turn in, but the lanes are just pushed out too much, or pushed in too much. So Psy has complete control of this map. Seeing as how they're up a hero, and they're going to have Zerodol here as well, this should be very easy to clean up these lanes, and possibly get another pick if they play it right. We'll see if Stitches sets up for a hook here. And they're actually, they said screw it, we don't even care about the spiders. They can have top fort and bottom fort. We're going to take a keep. Rosie got a little low there. Had to use his ancestral healing. Not a problem for them. They're going to rotate. This team is going down. Probably going to clear these spiders. Finally, Team Grind got material. The bottom wall goes down. They almost got a fort out of it too. There's just so much pressure that Team Psy's put on. Both teams are up. Psy has the level 20 talents. Let's see if they can chunk them down and do some damage. Actually, they're going to go for a Johanna pick here. Psy's moving in. They're doing a ton of damage. Remember, there's no unbreakable. This report had to use Sunder defensively to try to save Johanna. Otherwise, it could have spelled certain doom for their team. Psy just relentless. They just keep coming in over and over again and zoning them out. They just don't have a hard engage. What they really need and what they've been trying to do is chunk down the enemy team with Azmodan, as well as the range from their KT. Anyways, let's look at the level 20 talents here for Team Psy. Thornwood Vine 20 talent came out for them. The Regenerative Bile, which is going to help with Stitch's sustain. Storm Shield, of course, for Rhaegar. Hardened Shield for Tyrael for survivability. Rewind for, once again, the old build for Zerodol here. Team Psy gets another turn in, and they recognize that they are on these mercs. Grind was trying to get these mercs, and they just steal it. This report had to give it up. He got way too low there. Couldn't even get enough heals from his Brightwing to take a camp. So sad. So now there is a 3-lane heavy push. They have 2 keeps already destroyed in the top and middle lanes here. The only thing they need to do is probably keep them busy in bottom, or poke them in middle. Try to probably get a gank, which is what they're doing. Zerodol's wormholing in. Trying to do a little bit of damage. The cleave, they do a significant amount of damage if you add it up, but not enough. Sunray comes out again defensively to save Johanna. She keeps getting caught out. Phoenix comes out. Ancestral Healing saves Lunara. She's just doing so much damage to Johanna. This is incredible. The Globe also just chunking away at the enemy team. They're all using his Wind Fury to run away. Both teams trying to hold on. The Globes come out. If the Globe was positioned right, it would have been a dead Lunara, but ends up hitting 2 heroes on Team Psy. Both teams during that skirmish did not lose a single hero, but ultimates were definitely used because Team Psy has no more of them available. And they're going to try to take bottom keep, but they get pushed out. They have no more ultimates, nothing to save them. They're going to take a ton of damage here. They chases on right now as they have better poke on Team Grind. Blue team's going to chase them down. Globes, and flame strikes and globes. The chase, and a big globe comes down, chunking away at Stitch's health pool. Now Team Grind does have enough for a turn in, but they have to manage these lanes. The catapults are coming in and doing damage. They took down that main wall right there. It's not a big deal, but just everything's getting annihilated. Team Grind can't be feeling too good about this. They did survive that last encounter, so it really helps them. And it looks like because Team Sai has entire map control, there's no vision being put out for Team Grind. They're going for the boss. They're trying to end the game here, right now. Team Grind has no clue either. They're like, where are these guys? Where's the enemy team? Where's Team Sai? Oh, the boss. They kind of recognize. They probably already know. They're on boss. But it's too late. Boss is captured. Hook comes out. Doesn't land. Sunder comes in. They're doing a hard engagement. They're going to have to. They need to put on a lot of damage right now and get some kills. Otherwise, it's going to be GG by the time the boss hits all the way to their core. Zeratul, good VP, gets 3 players trapped in it. Johanna taking tons of damage again, gets hooked away. He tried to save himself in the enemy VP, and it just doesn't help. Oh, and down goes Azmodan. Azmodan got chunked away. Team Grind, very low here, getting chased. I don't think they have anything left to save them. This boss is already hitting the core, and the shield is down. Brightwing gets eliminated. And the GGs are being called by Team Grind. They recognize it is over. They needed to win that last engage. Otherwise, it was going to be GG. Mr. Ford trying to save a little face here. Trying to go for one aura kill. But she got healed up. And this core is obsolete. That is it. Team Sai takes this game. Team Grind, otherwise known as Globe Gluttony, trying to do something here on... the Tomb of the Spider Queen. I think they were just practicing. It was a scrimmage. They were really trying to do a lot of the globe stacking, but the enemy team, Team Sai, was just too strong. I put on a clinic for map domination. They didn't need too much vision. They just, you know, with Zeratul roaming around, it was very easy for them to spot where the enemy team was. But that was a very well played match by Team Sai. I saw Globe Gluttony actually had 2 victories before. They played a different team here, Team Sai, and better team came out on top, I think. But it could have gone very differently. They had a lot of interesting hero talent selections here. So like KT ended up skipping Chain Bomb, which is her strongest talent. Or his strongest talent, and instead went for the range on Flame Strike, trying to get extra poke. So I guess they're looking for Azmodan and KT synergy with the poke, and then just let Thrall run in and just do damage. If they had Johanna with the W synergized with Asmo and KT, which I didn't see enough, maybe they're just really new at this team composition. Otherwise, they could have done a lot more damage. But once again, Team Sai, they did a great job of recognizing that the enemy team had the Asmo stacking comp, and they denied them every chance that they got. Great job.